Hey guys, what's up? It's Clary Berry. I'm here today to do with you the Divine Masculine reading for the next few days, the next week or so. Usually that's how my videos run. It's kind of whenever you watch it from there to like the next week or so, regardless, just so you know. Okay, so welcome to the channel. I do personal readings. Check out claryberry.com if you want to check out the readings or the program that I will inevitably talk about, and the packages, which is combination thereof. And also you can find my Patreon for extended readings as well. Okay, so like I said, Divine Masculine here. So this could be the Divine Masculine part of yourself, the Divine Masculine of the relationship, the Divine Masculine energies in your life. Okay, so, whoa, okay, bonus. Nice. Okay, so our first three cards are in reverse. We have the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Judgment. Okay, so we just had the Three of Cups yesterday, which I'm not surprised since not that much time has passed and we were talking about twin flames. So, and we also have, you know, an even deeper future, motivation, intention, you know, to go deeper and kind of narrow down. I think the deeper you go down into the inner child healing, the deeper that you're going to be able to move on and transmute this energy instead of being in this stagnant kind of energy. Also, this speaks to really both parties of the relationship, the Divine Masculine and the Feminine, as to both going inward right now. When they're both being introverts, you know, again, it's kind of what we've been having. And I don't want to keep saying it and nullify it and wear it down to where it loses its meaning. Because the fact that these were all three in reverse really shows that they are super, super important. And this may be something, again, that we choose to take care of soon, immediately, or it might be something that happens later. Okay, so either way, the quicker you do it, the better. Okay, this is the inner child healing work and the shadow work, really, but really the inner child healing work is going to help you to come forth in such a way where you're really going to start shining in your own right. You're going to start carrying yourself with that strength, that dignity, where people just naturally will treat you the way that you want to be treated because you're commanding that respect. You're commanding that, it's not necessarily attention, but that type of attention. You set the tone. You know, as we go through our lives, we set the tone for the energy that comes back to us. And by doing this work, by taking, again, because this three of cups keeps coming up, but this is a different Three of Cups. Okay, this is this quiet inner time. You know, it is maybe listening to your sisters, listening to, you know, other people's advice, but again, only in the capacity that it already resonates with you. Okay, anything on the external, we always run that by our internal first. Does this resonate with us? Otherwise, think about it this way, you know, the things that are made from God, you know, are the things that are true. So anything that is not natural, made from God, you know, even like a book, like ancient writings and stuff, is going to be flawed in some way because it's man-made, you know. So there's always that type of thing to consider. Okay, that makes sense to anybody. But yeah, there's this feeling of waking up, of realizing that, oh, hey, I don't have to be treated that way anymore. I don't have to act this way anymore. I don't have to make that same mistake over and over again. It's kind of that freedom, like when you judge yourself in the right way as opposed to the wrong way. You know, and this is all about, this is really tying in, this is really weaving in the shadow work with the inner child healing. This is an emphasis on both. Again, you can get the program to learn all of this stuff, plus the holistic law of attraction, at claryberry.com. Okay, very important stuff, very low price, will help you in every single area of your life. Okay, and that's what this is. This is coming into our own. This is coming sooner than we think. You know, we get in these kind of stable, you know, stagnant almost, like times of our lives, and then all of a sudden, bam, everything's different. And that is coming for us. It's coming for us so soon, and our message is going to be clarified. Our message is being clarified right now. You and me and all of us, this is what we're doing, here right now in this time period, is kind of working out, these kinks, working out the feelings, working out the thoughts, working out the inner energy, so that we'll be able to help with this big change that is here for, 2020, because we're basically there, we're weeks away. This is exciting. I love it. So then, of course, we've had this for a long time. This is about Capricorn, coming through energy that we're in right now, and coming into, just Capricorn season in general. Okay, it's going to be very fruitful, very a lot of bonds, a lot of like structures of your life. Things are going to really solidify for you, and they already are. This is also really an emphasis on matters of the heart and your relationship with your people and your people's relationship with your person, if that makes sense. So it is your social energies over time. It's also your job and your money and your house and your home, things like this. These things are all just, it's like getting better and better, but also having this brand new type of a beginning feel to it. Okay. So possibilities of moving, new jobs and things like this. But like I said, I think there's an emphasis on the love side and the social. This all kind of has to do with the social energies as well. It's like, as we're healing, we may only have a few people, that we keep close to us. Right now, we might be very introverted. I feel like one of the twin flame is in the relationship is going within by themselves, and the other's just having like a couple of close people really close and helping to guide them and helping to, and just like, again, taking a break, from other social energies. Again, this is real stable, just like getting stuff done, focusing on the life. But again, also there's this kind of this awakening and seeing things for what they really are, and not being afraid to do the right thing no matter what. Not, it's justice. It's being fair judgment, using your judgment positively to create this new beginning. Okay, so the new beginning, could be a lot of things at once, honestly. Could be financial. But again, like I said, it's going to be a new beginning with love as well. So, and especially into the capacity that we are able to push forward growth personally in our own life. And this has to do with the manifestation as well, the transformation. Especially coming into the connection with the mind-body actions. Mind-body actions. Mind, emotions, actions. Okay? Mind, emotions, actions. Together. Working together. Catapulting into new change, new life. It's not only things are going to be changing now, but they're going to be changing for a time to come. They're going to be changing for the next 20 years for you. You know what I mean? You're going to be busy. You're going to be doing things. Your mission. I feel like this has to do with mission and your, like, what makes you feel good every day, your fruitfulness of life. That's going to be changing in the coming year. Okay? How we spend our money, how we, again, the spending the money has to do with our, our money and how we're voting for what world we're actually voting for. Vote with your pocketbook. Okay? And so we have, again, this is a divine masculine reading. So again, I think the divine masculine absolutely has been going within, is going within, still needs to go within in order to get to this point of, this is a relief too of judgments that have been in the past where the divine masculine has not felt like their higher self. Okay? So this is doing the shadow work, having the, and again, the feminine can do the shadow work as well to rub off on the male. Everybody needs to do the work, and everybody, as a collective will become more and more, enlightened really, and just knowledgeable about what to do and what not to do, judging each decision, judging at each choice, each day, for the best, for the highest good, using your connection, your consciousness to the divine spirit, to the great spirit, to source energy here, that we're coming through. We're coming through this doorway, coming through this barrier, going really deep, going really, really deep. And that's what's causing the transformation. That's what's causing all the change and the new beginning right next to each other. Huge capacity for change here, but you have to be willing to go within. You have to. The way this is set up, it's just this is a big warning, because remember, these were all in reverse. So it's like, you better go within. This is in the future, but it's very important as well, all of it. When it's like that, that's what it is. Okay? So the Divine Masculine knows it's going to be quite a long road. I think they're really looking, long term, in as much as the feminine is going to change, so is the Divine Masculine. It's just, they know that they're connected. They may be confused. They may be dealing with things that are on their journey. Keep saying vision quest, vision quest. This is an extended journey here of the heart. And it's going to be, working on your life, but also going back into the process, and keep following through with the process of going within. Okay? It's not even about working on the relationship. Working on the relationship shouldn't even really be a thing. You should be enjoying the relationship. When you're together, just chill, just enjoy each other, and allow your love to shine, allow that passion to shine clearly, brightly, in a very independent and strong way. Okay, we've got our little lion here, and we've got our little baby dragon. We still got a long way to go, but that doesn't mean we can't be proud of what we already have started. Okay? And that energy will be with us for a while too. So again, you may come back and watch this video later, because this is a video that's going to be sticking with us energy. Okay? So I'm going to take just a few more cards. I think I have some time here. So I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good full moon. Hope you guys had a good week. Happy Friday. So excited. Moon's in Cancer right now, so it's a great time to do this work, a great time to go within. Okay. I'm going to take 4 more. Oh, yay. I was going to take 3 or 4, and then I just said 4. So I'm glad I did. So before I get into those, we're going to walk through the whole thing again. Okay. So again, 3 of Cups. This is like, allow yourself to have your fun with your people, with your friends, with your family. If you want to, for the Divine Masculine, maybe doing that as well. But overall, the energy is going within. Other than your close friends, either you or your Divine Masculine, you're both going within right now, but one of you is actually being a little bit more of a loner than the other. Okay, that's just all that is. You're both going to get to a place soon if you keep working hard on your shadow work, on your inner child healing. The deeper you go, the more pure you're going to feel, the more pure the relationship is going to be, the more pure your actions are going to be. Your shine, your star capacity here is going to be, again, brightened to the extent that you do the inner child healing work. And the same thing with your new beginning. Your new beginnings here are going to be so beautiful. And the more work that you do, the more beautiful and wonderful they're going to be. Like, there is not enough work and thought and love that you can put into these situations of your life right now. It's a great energy. It's very calm. It's very peaceful. It's kind of knowing. It's coming into this alignment and this consciousness and knowing what you are supposed to be doing. Judging for yourself what you really truly are, what your mission is really too. This is all about our financial and our mission and our lifestyle. Our habitual energies that we do every day with our pentacles, and how much that's changing and how much it will change. But we only want it to change for the good. We only want it to change the way that, the way that we want it to change. Only positivity and learning and growth. And that's what we're going to get here. Okay. It's also kind of like both parties in the relationship are going within right now. And then after this new beginning, both parties are going to be maybe more, maybe one party's going to start showing, doing more towards the relationship. Okay. But there's still, again, this up and down, deep, keep going. All this change is happening for a reason, because of all this work that we're doing, and don't just stop with it. Just keep going with it. We may get sucked into periods of time where you just have to take care of business. You're so busy you can't do any work for a while. But if that happens, just make sure and go back and revisit. And you can do this quickly. You can do this with a quick notepad. You can do it with your phone. You can do it with however you want to, really. But it's like the more inner work, and again, inner child healing is coming through really strong in the end of this reading. It's time to go there. It's time to go there. So be sure to get the program, claryberry.com, okay? Our passion is overflowing. Our passion is becoming more pure and strong. And again, this is where this, our passion and our emotional energy is growing, is stabilizing, and it's allowing us to come together with our person. Okay? We're getting that depth that we want through as deep as we're going again with this work with our own selves. It's like, here's the pattern. It's like emotional inner child healing work, emotional inner child healing work, emotional inner child healing work. You can start with the shadow work and then just get to the inner healing work. That's fine. And then it's like, just put a little bit of action in there, put a little bit of elbow grease in there, maybe, like I said before, doing the things you have to do around the house, getting just stable energy, follow through energy, keep on keeping on, keep on doing the inner work, okay? The inner learning, but mostly healing work right now. This isn't, sometimes we focus more on the law of attraction and the information learning. Skip over the law of attraction right now. This is time to go deep, emotional. Cancer, waters, divine masculine. Again, this is not just for the divine masculine, but for that part of yourself. Your divine masculine side of yourself needs you to go deep within here, okay? Alone, by yourself. Only you can take care of this, but that's how this is your reward. Coming back together after all of this awakening, all of these vision quests. It's going to happen. And it probably will happen sooner, the more. And after that, the passion is going to be really reignited. It's going to be really stunning, really, really almost kind of jarring. And it's going to help you bring, have this peace, bliss, happiness that's going to propel you even further into the future. Okay. So focus on the end game, everything we want at the low cost of doing your inner child healing. And let me explain to you, inner child healing is something you want to take seriously. You want to block off some time. You want to make sure you have some time. Don't attempt it. It's like a fast. You don't want to attempt it. It can make you have adverse effects, make you feel a little bit weird, maybe not you wouldn't want to go run a race or something, or go do, a really important job while you're fasting. Same thing with this, because it's healing. You don't want to get stuck in it. You don't want to go on these long ass 40, long ass things. They're just not necessary. Just do it. You can do it steadily for a while. You could do it every day, but there's really no need to after a certain point. But do it as much as you feel, especially until you stop getting emotional about it when you do it. When you can talk about it and think about it and go into it without crying and being really more upset and getting that sad feeling, then, that kind of tells you that you're pretty good for a while, and again, you don't want to necessarily, because it brings you down a little bit when you do it, but it's totally okay, because it's going to help you really heal yourself, really truly heal the way you see your past, the way you see yourself in the future and everything, because it's all connected, and it all comes, your point of power comes from the now. The now is always based on what you have up until that point. So it's just really important, for you to be able to rectify anything that's not right. And there's a lot that can go wrong in our emotional development. I mean, everybody has some sort of trauma, whether it's a little embarrassing thing, words spoken, or really severe trauma. There's a spectrum. Everybody has some kind of trauma. Nobody has a perfect life, even if it may look that way, So I think this is a phase that people are coming to a little bit more in our evolution here. Collectively, we're realizing, how much we are in this together, how much we are, connected, and how much we just need to be accepting of people and love them unconditionally. So the more you can keep that in mind, keep on that frequency, the better right now. And remember that anything that you do for yourself right now and for your person, for your partner, for your partnership, for your twin flame relationship is good for the rest of the world. So the more honest you can be with yourself, great. The more deep you can go into this healing, great. But the point is with the inner child healing that we're not changing the past, because that's crazy. We would never think to do that. But you go back, you sit with the feeling of whatever's making you sad. Like you literally just take the feeling that you were last in, that doesn't feel good, and say, when did I first feel this feeling? And usually it'll take you back. And sometimes you have to go do a couple of them. Like sometimes you'll go back here, and the next time you do it, you'll realize, oh, it actually goes back further than that. It's a process. You just have to go through it for yourself because everybody's different. But usually you can pinpoint like the first types of events, situations that happened that made you feel this way, this bad, this negative feeling. And the initial one is usually the one we kind of attach to. We attach extra meaning to it. We attach extra significance, some kind of, thought, belief, expectation, idea that doesn't really work for us. It's not really true, but we latch onto it anyway because that's just how it made us feel. Trauma happens and we can't process it all right away. So we store it, we bury it, or we just don't ever pay attention to it again. And, sometimes we have to go back and dig in that stuff. So it might not be pleasant, but it's very, very important. Okay. So again, check out the program, claryberry.com. You can figure out how to get the program, how to get the packages, whatever you need, personal readings. And definitely check Patreon too for your extended readings as well. And email me if you have any questions or concerns, claryberry@gmail.com. I'm also all over social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. And yeah, so keep in touch. Thank you for all the likes, subscribe, shares, all of that good stuff. Comment down below. Keep in touch. Let me know. Let me know how it's going for you and how the reading resonates with you. So take care, many blessings. I'll be back with the Divine Feminine video tomorrow or Sunday. I may flip-flop and do the elements readings tomorrow and then just do the Divine Feminine on Monday, but I'm not sure. So whatever, stay tuned. I'll see you soon. Bye.